Taking Rock, 122 South Old Pueblo Road in El Paso, Texas.
Welcome back to KTSM 9 News, first at 4. Well, we begin with breaking news. A man is in police custody after a deadly shooting at a Target in North Austin, Texas. According to Austin police, 3 people were killed and the scene remains active at this hour. Now, it is unclear if other people were hurt in this incident, but police tell us they have a suspect in custody. This is a developing story, and as I just mentioned, a very active scene. Make sure you stay with KTSM on air and online for more updates. And in other news, U.S. Senator John Cornyn will be touring the newly constructed migrant detention facility that is set to open later this month. Now, the facility is being built along Montana at Fort Bliss. Cornyn will receive a first-hand look at the facility's capabilities and infrastructure, followed by a briefing from ICE officials on its operations. Cornyn has been involved in border security discussions, advocating for both increased security measures and more resources for border enforcement. The facility at Fort Bliss is scheduled to begin operating on Sunday, August 17th. Today is the start of week 2 of the Texas House quorum break. Only 97 members showed up to the House floor this afternoon, 3 short of a quorum. Today, Republican leadership said they took another step to track down absent lawmakers. Capitol correspondent Dylan McKim updates us with the latest from Austin.
The quorum break continues in the Texas House. On Tuesday, the House is scheduled to vote on 5 bills pertaining to flood relief and disaster preparedness. But nothing can be done until 3 more lawmakers come back to Austin.
Will you be in that chair to vote for these critical disaster recovery bills, or will you be remembered as one who did not show up? The choice is yours.
House members gaveled out Monday under shouts from the gallery. People in the crowd yelling out cheaters toward Republican lawmakers who are trying to pass a new congressional map that would help Republicans pick up 5 additional seats in Congress. In Chicago, Democrats made it clear they will not be back in Texas by the end of the special session on August 19th.
We're hoping that the next special session does not also have to be corrupt. And that is entirely upon Governor Abbott and the Republican leadership of that state.
Pressure to get Democrats back to Texas continues. The governor's press office releasing wanted posters of absent lawmakers as Texas troopers stake out their homes.
Sending 4 unmarked officers, agents to my home where you know I have special needs children and a husband who has PTSD, and you know I'm not in the state.
Texas DPS now has a tip line people can call to report the whereabouts of quorum breakers.
So far, no one's home, but the search continues and it will not stop.
All eyes remain on the Texas Supreme Court, which will have to make a decision on whether or not 13 House Democrats can be vacated from their office, a move that would end the quorum break. In Austin, I'm Dylan McKim.
California Governor Gavin Newsom's press office put out a statement on social media this afternoon directed at President Trump. In it, the press office says it will call on its redistricting efforts if other states like Texas do the same. Back at home, a teenager in Deming is facing federal charges after he allegedly sold a machine gun to an undercover federal agent. 19-year-old Gerald Anthony Lopez is also alleged to have sold an undetermined amount of cocaine to the officer. During the cocaine sale, Lopez displayed the firearm with an extended magazine and a machine gun conversion device. He also offered to supply additional firearms, conversions devices, and narcotics. Now, during the investigation, Lopez had a second run-in with the law and was arrested after fleeing from a Border Patrol checkpoint. Lopez faces up to 25 years in prison for combined drug and gun charges. We go now to our border reports. The president of Mexico says 81 of her countrymen are being held at the alligator Alcatraz in Florida, and she wants them returned home as soon as possible. In late July and early August, a Mexican consulate representative talked to the detainees inside the state-run migrant holding facility to offer legal assistance and hear their complaints. Now, the consul found no instances of human rights abuses against Mexican citizens, but obtained widespread desire for them to be released from detention. An average of 30 Mexicans are arriving at the facility every week.
Exgobernador de Chiapas.
Former governor from Chiapas, Rutilio Escandon, is regularly going to see what Mexicans who are kept there need. Diplomatically, we are working so they stay there the least number of days. Some don't want deportation, so they will go to trial. But those who want to return to Mexico, we will provide legal and other support.
U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement recently updated its intergovernment agreement with Florida to close legal loops in the facility's operations. We're going to take a look outside from our tower cam where it looks not too sunny, not too cloudy, kind of just perfect. Let's send it over to Robert for a look at your forecast. Robert, what do you think?
Hey, I faxed in our request, or at least my request for the ideal weather. I'm not sure if you've sent yours, Christina.
No.
Not yet. We'll get what you like coming up. 98 is the temperature at the airport right now. Could we hit triple digits today? Oh, sure. It doesn't seem to want to let go of the borderland, this heat. And of course, both days yesterday, triple digit heat. Right now on the satellite radar composite, that heat is critical to get these thunderstorms going for the day. So I'm putting in a chance of more thunder showers later this evening in a hit or miss pattern. But we upgrade that threat of locally heavy rainfall for Tuesday. That's why KTSM has issued a weather authority alert. I believe the storms on Tuesday could be stronger. Certainly the combination of atmospheric features are there for that. Here's a quick look ahead. Tomorrow, widely scattered showers and thunder showers with the potential for very intense rainfall. Then still a chance of storms on Wednesday, more scattered thunder showers late on Thursday. I'm going to have your detailed forecast coming up in just a little bit. Christina.
All right, Robert, thank you so much. Over in New Mexico, firefighters are now battling a new fire in the Gila National Forest. It's called the Daisy Fire, which is now at 80% containment. According to officials, the blaze is burning about 16 miles east of Glenwood near the famous Catwalk National Recreation Trail. As of this afternoon, the fire is at 46 acres. Fire officials say the fire started on August 1st and was caused by lightning. Visitors in the area are asked to be cautious and to be aware of burned areas. In consumer news now, the Trump administration continues to dismantle clean energy programs. The Environmental Protection Agency is canceling a $7 billion grant program for solar projects for lower-income Americans. That money was part of the Solar for All effort. Now, it had been awarded to states, tribes, and regions deemed in need of solar rooftops, as well as community solar gardens. Renewable energy, such as solar, introduces cleaner energy into the electric grid and can lower energy bills. Hulu and Disney Plus will soon be combined into one app that's starting in 2026. According to a Disney representative, customers will still be able to buy a standalone Hulu subscription as well as a standalone Disney Plus plan. The new streaming service will feature entertainment, news, and sports content that currently exists on both apps. Disney Plus and Hulu combine more than 180 million subscribers. Disney took over Hulu in 2019 from 21st Century Fox. Now to Major League Baseball and a trailblazing umpire who made her big league debut over the weekend. Jen Powell became the first woman to umpire a regular season Major League game. She has been rising in the ranks for years, and she finally got her chance on a Major League diamond. NBC's Stephanie Gosk has the story for us this afternoon.
On this routine ground ball, all eyes were on the umpire making the call.
First chance for Jen at first. Oh, piece of cake.
Jen Powell becoming the first woman in Major League Baseball history to work as an umpire during the regular season, making her highly anticipated debut during a series between the Atlanta Braves and Miami Marlins.
It's just been incredible.
To lead things off, calling the action at first base.
Double play.
then third base during Saturday's doubleheader.
And Jen Powell says Olsen did not go.
Before running the show on Sunday behind home plate.
Joey Wentz likes that first call from Jim Powell.
Fans holding signs, some even wearing umpire masks to cheer her on.
We took the field, and it seemed like quite a few people had started clapping and saying my name and stuff, so that was pretty intense and very, very emotional.
It's a landmark achievement that has been years in the making. In 2016, she became just the 7th woman ever to call professional baseball games when she started in the minor leagues. The lifelong athlete turned ump, fine-tuning her skills.
And that one is called by the third base umpire, Jen Powell.
She's climbed all the ranks. She was a AAA crew chief. She did spring training games in 2024. So every checkbox has been checked.
Powell joins an elite club of female referees and umpires in other major sports, including the NBA and NFL, like her friend Sarah Thomas, who became the first woman to officiate a Super Bowl. In 2020, the Miami Marlins made Kim Ang their general manager, the first woman to hold the position in any of the 4 major sports leagues. That same year, Alyssa Nacken became the first woman hired as a full-time coach.
A historic night in the booth on the broadcast.
Now, from calling the action on TV to the field itself.
And they get the out there and then safe at first.
Women are making a mark in the majors.
It's just fuel for the fire. I'm going to go out there and work harder tonight, harder tomorrow, and just keep it going.
You know, I truly love baseball, but I think I love it a little bit more tonight. Coming up, a relief concert is taking place this weekend, all in efforts to support the flood victims in Rio Doso. Then Trump says he's looking at reclassifying marijuana as less dangerous of a drug. We hear from you in our In Common segment. Thanks so much for watching KTSM 9 News First at 4, putting local first.
Segment sponsored by your local Nissan dealers.
Your local weather authority, Robert Bettis, the Borderlands' only certified broadcast meteorologist.
Want to tell you about a relief concert taking place this weekend, all in efforts to support the flood victims in Rio Doso. The benefit concert kicks off this Saturday, August 16th at the Rock House in El Paso. Now, tickets will be available at the door for $10, with all proceeds going directly to flood relief efforts in Rio Doso. 9 bands will be performing and doors open at 3 p.m. Performances are set to start at 4 p.m. Now, we were talking a little while ago, Robert, about the perfect temperature. I have to tell you, overcast skies and cool, not cold, cool. What temperature are we talking about?
Cool, please.
I'm sorry?
What temperature do you consider cool, please?
Let's see, 76. Is that cool?
Go big. Overcast and 76.
Really? I hit it?
No, we're not even close to that.
No,
Maybe
but that's my favorite.
Midnight we
That's
can
my
get you
favorite.
there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, let's take a look outside right now. We've got partly cloudy skies. It's kind of hot today. Hey, if you're going to dream and we're going to fax up our order for the ideal day, go big, Christina. Go big, I say. 34 days of triple-digit heat. We certainly weren't 76 and overcast this weekend. We were 106 degrees on Saturday, which was a record, 103 on Sunday. That's 34 days so far this year, and 15 of those have been between 105 and 109. Here are the high temperatures so far today. These are not official yet. 98 Juarez, 98 for us, 96 Las Cruces, 99 Deming, 97 Alamogordo, 81 in Ruidoso. Want to compare to other towns through the southwest? Dallas at 95, 98 San Antonio, 102 Laredo, 110 in Phoenix, Arizona today. A look at the satellite radar composite. I love the monsoonal storms, so you're saying there's a chance. Yes, we're going to have a chance of scattered thunder showers later tonight in a hit or miss pattern. Not guaranteed to get rain. For example, last night we had a flood advisory right through the heart of town, yet over in the Upper Valley, barely 3 drops over there, and I know we'd all like to get a little rainfall after that very hot, dry week last week. Up in Ruidoso, they remain under a flash flood watch through Tuesday at 7 o'clock in the evening. They did have a thunderstorm roll right through town today. It's actually better to come directly into Ruidoso than to hit the burn scars on that video you saw. You saw actual remnants of the burn scars from the fires years ago. That, of course, creates a flooding problem for them if they get thunder showers west and north of town. Here are the temperatures in your area right now. Tonight, we'll have that chance of thunderstorms this evening, but I'm upgrading the chance of thunder showers for our Tuesday. That's why KTSM is issuing a weather authority alert due to the potential or the threat of heavier rainfall and stronger storms on Tuesday. Here is your 9-hour forecast. 96 the high temperature for tomorrow. Very muggy in the afternoon. Those dew points shoot way up to the mid-50s and then low 60s by the evening. Allergy forecast, 9s across the board in the high range. Tonight for you, Las Cruces, 67 your low temperature tonight with that chance of evening thunderstorms. Tomorrow, 94 with potentially stronger thunder showers and brief heavy rainfall. 73 our low tonight. Got a chance of storms this evening as well. Then tomorrow, a much better chance of thunder showers. In addition to the threat of heavy rainfall, the storms could be stronger. Now, only KTSM gives you 9 full days of weather. On Wednesday, we'll downgrade that to isolated evening storms at 95. Brief heavy rain will be possible both Thursday and Friday. Highs in the mid-90s. 93 Saturday, scattered thunderstorms late, thunder showers, and then on Sunday, 95 with continued chance of hit or miss storms Sunday all the way through to Wednesday of next week. So the monsoon is back in full force. Christina.
Robert, thank you so much. Well, Trump says he's looking at reclassifying marijuana as a less dangerous drug. He said he planned to make a determination in the coming weeks. The president said marijuana does bad for the children, but that easing penalties associated with it is, quote, very complicated subject because some people support doing so. Trump said he'd, quote, heard great things about having to do with medical use of marijuana. A potential move to remove marijuana from a list of Schedule I controlled substances to a Schedule III drug would make it significantly easier to buy and sell cannabis. We shared this story to our social media accounts, and many of you had some thoughts you wanted to share. James Bear Cub says, legalize it, tax the heck out of it, $1 million worth of revenue, and everybody's happy and high. Adel Rocks writes, legalize it and tax it to help reduce the deficit. And Andrea Seasbad says, no, no, no. All right, well, you have three very differing opinions there, but here at KTSM, we value your opinion and we want to hear more from you. Make sure you are following us on our social media platforms to keep in touch with us through our comments. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this break. This is KTSM 9 News, first at 4.
Segment sponsored by Emergence Health Network.
Hello and happy Monday to you. Today we're talking with Krista Wingate about kids and social media. And Krista, social media, how can it impact a child's mental health?
It really varies. Being not judgmental, not being angry, but be more curious and inquisitive about what your child is doing on social media.
Okay, and as a parent, how do we navigate that balance between monitoring and privacy?
I think being able to have real conversations, sit down with your kids, talk about it, and let them know that you care about them and you're concerned.
Okay, Krista, thank you very much. We'll see you all next week.
Segment sponsored by Emergence Health Network.
KTSM has issued a weather authority alert due to the potential for stronger storms and heavier rainfall